back to Design Plus Go. This is Sofasid and I'm here for another step-by-step course. So today we're going to create a portfolio web design. So are you excited? I am, so let's do it. So this is the web design we're going to do together. But before we're going to discuss what do we need and what is a portfolio. So a portfolio is a combination of your work, skill, experience, education, and qualification. It provides a way for potential clients to view your work and allow you to expand on your skill and service. So first, you must know the purpose of your portfolio website. Do you want to land more clients as a freelancer? Do you want to land more clients for the company you work for? Do you want to find a job? So I'm not looking for a job. I'm currently work with Design Plus Gold, and my design, it's like I'm looking for a job. So I have the Hi Me button, download CV. I'm talk a little bit about myself, and I show my work, and they have the contact me. So you should decide what you want to accomplish with your website before adding content to it. Find the style, so light mode or dark mode. Simplicity is the best. So today it's practice. But if you want to do your own portfolio, so you can go to Driver to have some inspiration. So be yourself. Don't copy someone else's design, but you can get inspired by other designer. You can take my design and change it a little bit, like the color, the illustration, etc. When I see someone take my design, I'm so happy and glad to help. So feel free to tag me. I want to see your work. So when you're a beginner, you don't have a lot of work to show, but it's okay. You have to start in somewhere. So my advice for you is simplicity, practice, and be yourself. So what do we need for today? So we're gonna use E2 illustration component by Xiao that you can find in Figma community. Illustration from Lily. And my inspiration for my design is I go to Figma community and I search for illustration. These illustrations are so amazing and it works so well with a dark mode. We need social media icon, this illustration, and we're gonna use popping font. You're supposed to already have it on Figma, but if you don't have it, it's okay. You can just download it. It's free. I'm gonna use icon for material design icon. Let's call it icon too. So you can find a lot of things in Figma community. So are you ready? Now that we have everything, we are ready to get started. Let's do it, guys. Let's start with the homepage. Use desktop frame. Go to fill solid and choose this color. Press on Ctrl C to have the eye drop. We're going to create a light shadow by using an ellipse. The dimension is 1000 and 1000. Choose this color and click on radial. Go to effect, add layer blue, put 200. We're going to use illustration from Lily. So bring it in the frame. Click on the light shadow. We're gonna play with the light shadow a little bit. I only want to use the circle to fit with my design. So I'm gonna hide this shape. It's a nice shape, but I only need the circle. Click on the eyes to hide. I'm going to put it smaller. We're gonna write a title. We're going to use popping. The size is 60. Choose bold. Choose auto age. Keep the color white. Put it in the center. Now let's create a Hi Me button. Write Hi Me. The size is gonna be 17. Choose regular. Click on auto age. Put it in the center. Select text setting and center. Add auto layout. Go to fill. Reduce the color white to 13. Gonna move the size so I can change the dimension to 250. Go to alignment and padding and put it in the center. Go back to corner radius and put it 30. We're gonna add stock. Choose dinner. The color on top is gonna be white. Change the opacity to 60. At the bottom, it's gonna be black. Change the opacity to 100. Go to bend mode and choose overlay. Now let's create a download CV. But before, we're gonna name the layer by behind me button. So duplicate, change the text to download CV. Go to fill, we're gonna add a gradient. I'm gonna change the opacity to 100 and voila, name your layer. And select both button, create another auto layout. We're gonna put 20 on the spacing between item. Okay, we're gonna select the button frame and the title. Add another auto layout. Go to alignment padding, put it in the center. Change the spacing between, I'm gonna put 60. Okay, we're gonna create a top menu. The size is gonna be 17. Choose medium. Okay, right home. Choose auto weight. Text setting left. Add auto layout. We're gonna duplicate. Name all your layer. Add your logo or you can just add your name. I'm gonna put it in the middle. So this is my logo. I just did it very fast just to see how it's look. Usually the logo must be on the left, but I decided to put it in the middle. Now you're gonna select everything and put an auto layout. Go to alignment padding and put everything in the center. And we're gonna change the number of spacing between two. Let's see, 100. Put in the center. The spacing is gonna be 40. Okay, I'm gonna place this illustration. Now let's create a size menu. Use a rectangle and draw a rectangle. The dimension it's gonna be 80 and 700. Go to independent corner. Put 50 on the top right corner and the bottom right corner. Choose the color white. Reduce the opacity to 14. Go to effect. Add background blur 20. Right click and go to frame selection. Select the rectangle and we're gonna name your layer by background. Select your background, copy property, select the frame, right click and go to pass property. Go to independent corner and do the same thing. Put 50 on the top right corner and 50 in the bottom right corner radius. Okay, so go to asset. I'm gonna use the material design icon. Okay, now that I have the icon that I need, you're gonna select each icon and we're going to put an auto layout. Okay, now select the background. Go to edit option. I'm gonna add point, 3 point. Select this one, go on the left. Select this point in the middle, put 50 on the corner radius. And for these 2 points, we're gonna put 14. So put the icon inside the frame. We're gonna put 18 on the spacing between them. Go to align horizontal center and align vertical center. Okay, select the icon. Click on the selection color. We're gonna choose the same color of the background. For this one, to have a better contrast, gonna change to color white. Select your side menu and adding left, put it in the center. I'm gonna add drop shadow. Select the frame, add drop shadow. I'm gonna put 20 and 40. I'm gonna choose the color of the background. Choose a darker color. Reduce the opacity to 50. Once you use a dark mode, it's not necessary to use drop shadow, but I'm gonna use it. Select background now. We're gonna add drop shadow. -10 and 20. Again, I'm gonna use the color of the background. Choose a darker color. Reduce the opacity to 15. I'm gonna copy the color. I'm gonna add another drop shadow, 10 and 20. Pass the same color. Change the opacity to 15. So we are done with the home page. Now we're gonna go to the next step. We're gonna do the About Me page. Choose the stop frame. We're gonna choose the same color for the background. Name your layer by About Me page. Select the home page. Use the same light color, so do a duplicate. Put in the About Me page, put it in the center. Replace the color like this. We're gonna create a frame 1. The dimension is 620 and 8. Put 350 on the bottom right corner radius and do the same thing in the bottom left corner radius. Name your frame by frame 1. I'm gonna create another frame. Click on F, go to fill. I'm gonna change the color for you to see. It's a circle. So align bottom. Name frame 2. So I want my frame 1 to be inside my frame 2. Voila. Click frame 2 and unclip content. Bring your photo inside the frame 1. I'm not gonna use my photo, so I'm gonna use an illustration from E2 illustration. So I change the color to fit better, to have a better contrast with my background. So put inside the frame 1. Click on the frame 1 and remove fill. I want to get my photo out of my circle. That's why I create 2 frames. Click on the frame 2, put everything in the center. Go to fill, linear. You're gonna fill with the same gradient that we did with the download CV button. And now it's time to show up and tell a little bit of yourself. So add a description, your background, your skill, your work, etc. But you don't need to tell everything because in the home page, you have the download CV. Okay, we're gonna use popping and the size is gonna be 17. Choose regular and add read more because we don't want to write everything. Select read more and click on bold. Now I'm gonna add a title about me. The size is gonna be 20. I'm gonna align with my text. I'm gonna use this illustration from diamond icon. Click on key to resize. And voila. You can keep your design like this, but I'm gonna add something in the background. So drop a oval, don't need to be perfect. Add stroke, choose the color white, choose angular, go to blend mode, choose overlay. So duplicate 4 more and put them one after the other. Group them together. Put at the bottom. Let me place this to be more elegant. Select everything I'm gonna put in the frame and I'm gonna put it in the center. And voila, we are done with the About Me page. Okay, now we're going to do the work page. Choose desktop frame. Choose the same color that we use for the background. I'm gonna rename my frame work page. I'm gonna use the same light shadow that we use in the home page and the About Me page. Okay, put it in the center. So I'm gonna place it like this. I'm gonna take the same background small circle, duplicate. I'm gonna put it in my frame. I'm gonna duplicate again, but I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay, we're gonna create a frame. Click on F, go to fill. The dimension is 380 and 280. Put 30 on the corner radius. You're gonna reduce the opacity to 14%. Go to effect, add background blur to 20. We're gonna add stroke. Go to solid. The color at the top is gonna be white and at the bottom it's gonna be black. Place diagonal. Reduce the opacity to 20. Okay, now we're gonna add a title. So we're gonna create another frame for the title. The dimension is 380 and 60. Go to independent corner, put 30 on the bottom right and bottom left. Go to fill solid, choose the color black, reduce the opacity to 30. I'm gonna add stroke. The color of the top is gonna be white and at the bottom is gonna be black. I'm gonna reduce the opacity to 20. Okay, now we're gonna add a title. The size is gonna be 24. So choose auto weight. Don't forget to name your layer, title, and select the text. Put it in the center. So I'm gonna select the card and the title. I'm gonna put in another frame selection. I'm gonna name the layer by design. So I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna change the title to mockup. Just want to make sure that it's in the center. Okay. Select the text and put it in the center. Now bring your work inside the cards. So put the image inside the design cards. Do the same thing with this image. I'm gonna put inside the mockup. I'm gonna rename by mockup. Now we're gonna do a bigger card that we're gonna put in the middle. It's gonna be for the UI design. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna create a frame. So click on F. So dimension is 440 and 330. I'm gonna put 30 on the corner radius. For the color, it's not gonna be white. It's gonna be this color, reduce to 40. Go to independent corner and put 20 on the bottom right and bottom left corner radius. Click on the title frame. I'm gonna go copy property and select this frame and paste property. Now I'm gonna add title. I'm gonna put it in the center. I'm just gonna select the title and the card. I'm gonna add in another frame. I'm gonna call it UI design. I'm gonna write my recent work. Choose the weight. The side's gonna be 20. Put it in the center. I'm gonna put in another frame. I'm gonna select the title and my tree frame and I'm gonna put them in another frame. And I'm gonna put it in the center. And voila, we are done with the work page. Let's go to the next step. Okay, I'm just gonna take the work page. I'm gonna take the color at the bottom. I'm gonna use the color of the background. So we're gonna do the contact page. Use the stop frame. Choose the same color of the background. Use ellipse. The dimension is 560. I'm gonna use this color. Go to effect, add a layer blue and put 200. So you put it in the bottom right corner. I'm gonna choose radial again. Create frame. Go to fill. I'm gonna choose this color. Control C to have the eye drop. The dimension is 900 and 600. We're gonna reduce the opacity to 60. We're gonna add stroke. Go to linear. Choose the color white. This is gonna be black. Go to blend more and choose overlay. We're gonna write name. Choose regular. Choose auto weight. We're gonna add auto layout. The dimension is gonna be 340 and 40. Go to fill. Go back to the corner radius and put 30. Now go to adding my padding and put 20 on the left padding. I'm gonna put 10 on the corner radius. Okay, we're gonna duplicate. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate. We're gonna change the text to you message. We're gonna change the size to 340 and 200. We're gonna duplicate again. Gonna change to send message. Change the size 160 and 40. So I'm gonna select the text and I'm gonna put it in the center. So we're gonna fill with the same gradient that we use for the download CV and for the about me background. So go to fill, linear. We're gonna put 100 and the opacity. I'm gonna add drop shadow to each. I'm gonna select everything and go to effect, drop shadow. I'm gonna put 10 and 20. I'm gonna choose the color of the background, Control C. Choose a darker color. Okay, we don't see. Okay, let me select it again. And now I'm gonna add a title. It's gonna send me a message. The size gonna be 24. Choose ball. I'm gonna select everything. I'm gonna add an auto layout. I'm gonna put 20 on this spacing between them. I'm gonna put it in the center. I'm gonna write another title, Get and Touch. So the size is 24. Choose ball, auto width. I'm gonna add a little text here. The size is gonna be 17. And I'm gonna choose regular. Choose other edge. And I'm gonna add two icons like my phone number and my email. Okay, so we're gonna select the icon. We're gonna put in auto layout. So I'm gonna keep the same dimension, 40 to 40. Go to fill. I'm gonna duplicate this frame. I'm just gonna change the icon. Make sure that the dimension is 40 and 40. Go to align padding and put it in the center. Okay, I'm gonna select the icon and the number together. Go to align my padding, put it in the center. We're gonna do the same thing. Go to align and padding. I'm gonna select with the text and the title. I'm gonna put in another auto layout. Okay, I'm gonna select my title, my text, the contact, and the send me message. I'm gonna put it in the frame. I'm gonna put it in the center. And now we're gonna add an illustration. I'm gonna choose this illustration. I'm gonna put under my light shadow. I'm gonna resize a little. And voila, we are done with the contact page. Okay, we're gonna rename by contact page. And now we have to do the footer that you have to put at the bottom of your landing page. So we're gonna create another frame. Choose this color. I'm gonna rename footer. Okay, go back to home page and take all the icon on your size menu, copy and paste here and change to horizontal direction. Choose the color white. So we're gonna ungroup. Gonna select the home. I'm gonna white home. The size is gonna be 17. Choose regular. Select my text, put it in an auto layout, and put the icon in an auto layout too, and select the text. Put in another auto layout. Go to padding alignment, put it in the center. Name your layer by home. So we're gonna duplicate. Like everything, put in another auto layout. Gonna put 20 on the spacing between them. Put it in the center. Okay, I'm gonna put 50 on the spacing between them. Okay, now we're gonna add social media icon. So select which one you need. So I'm gonna select everything. I'm gonna put an auto layout. And the spacing between them is gonna be 10 or 20. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put 10. Put it in the center. Okay, we're gonna add a separator. So use a rectangle. The dimension is 60 and choose the color white. Reduce the opacity to 15. I'm gonna put it align horizontal center. I'm gonna add text here. The size is gonna be 15. Choose medium. Okay, choose auto wedge. Reduce the opacity to 70. I'm gonna align with my separator. And voila, we are done with the footer. Now let's do the landing page. So we're going to put all the category frame and one frame. So just create a new frame. Choose the same color of the background. I'm gonna start with the footer. Put inside my new frame. Let's take the contact page. I'm gonna click on clip content and I'm gonna take the illustration. Make sure you record it in the center. I'm gonna take the work page, put inside the frame. I'm gonna click on clip content. Now I'm gonna add about me inside the frame. So align horizontal center. And the last, home page. And don't forget to click on clip content. You can see that it's not blending well. So what we're gonna do, select the about me page. I'm gonna put it in the center. I'm gonna go to radial. And for this color, I'm gonna choose the color of the background. So it's gonna blend better. Reduce the opacity to 60. Now I think it's too light here. Do the same thing. Select this color. We're gonna choose the color of the background. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the opacity to 60. Okay, now it's blend better. Now select the text of your title. You're gonna change the line H 130. We're gonna add another illustration because it's missing something. Okay, I'm gonna put this girl on top of my cards. It's super cute. Okay, I'm gonna add something here. Okay, I'm gonna put this and here. And voila! So we are done for today. So thank you so much for watching and I hope that you like and enjoy the video. And I hope that this was helpful for your first portfolio. So if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye!